Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm starting a crash course on ISTQB Generative AI certification. In this crash course, I'm going to discuss what exactly is the ISTQB Generative AI certification, the details about it, and some of the core components about this whole certification and what all you need to learn in order to achieve this specific certification. I'll be covering some of the key concepts that are part of this syllabus so you can basically understand what exactly is the benefit of getting the ISTQB Generative AI certification. Now with the AI era currently and every day AI is evolving. If you are not going ahead and embracing the AI in your day-to-day testing activities, you will be very soon out of the job and out of the market because the testing is no more the traditional knowledge and the skill that we have learned till now. Even if, say for example, you are the SDET, the test automation engineer, you have learned all the basics, you have knowledge of the programming skills. On top of all of that, you definitely need the knowledge of artificial intelligence, generative AI to excel in your career. Now, if you embrace AI, if you have generative AI knowledge, if you have the AI knowledge, the agentic AI and all of that, you will be in very much demand in the upcoming years because there will be now new jobs that will be getting created in the AI QA space. So the only difference that you will see now is the transition that is happening from the traditional QA that we have been doing or traditional automation or SDET to the AI augmented SDET and QA. And in that journey, your ISTQB Generative AI certification is going to help you. How? So basically, before we proceed, what exactly is ISTQB? It stands for International Software Testing Qualifications Board. And this organization was established in 1998 and it's a certified tester scheme which has basically grown to a leading software testing certification scheme worldwide. I did my first ISTQB Foundation certification, which was the certification that I did in 2005, early 2005. So you can imagine how old and established this organization is. And in that era, I mean 2 decades ago, right? When I talk about 2005, it's 2 decades ago. The ISTQB Certified Tester Foundation level was the initial sort of certification that was launched by ISTQB, and it is still so relevant practically in any industry. You go to any job, you will still be looking at the recruiters who are looking for ISTQB certified tester. So it's that popular because it teaches you the core testing skills and what exactly happens in any of the project, which you won't be getting in-depth detail in any of your university degree. And that's where these certifications are helpful. Now there are 2 groups I have seen overall on the internet wherein there are people who say that these certifications are of no use. Personally, I have done this and I have found them of great value. I don't recommend any certification wherein I don't see any value. Any learning that you do as part of this certification is valuable. Now just gaining the certification from the dumps or from the exam papers or not exactly going through the syllabus and learning the concept, that is of no value. But if you go through the syllabus and achieve the certification, get the knowledge, it is absolutely of great value. So let's come back to the ISTQB certifications and generative AI certification to be very specific. So if you go to the istqb.org website and go to certifications, you will get all the certifications that are available as of today. Okay, so if you see here, there are some core foundation certification, then advanced, specialist and expert level. So if we talk about the foundation is your certified tester foundation level version 4.0. I have a comprehensive premium course available on training.rcvacademy.com for this version 4 syllabus as well. If I talk about the advanced certification, so these are the certification. For example, you want to go for the test analyst or the test management or test manager or test automation engineer, you go for the advanced level certification. But then for these, the foundation is must. Okay, there are courses, the premium courses for test management and test automation engineering, the latest syllabus on the training portal, RCV Academy training portal as well. Okay, now coming to the generative AI. Now these are the specialist certifications. So the specialist certification is Agile Technical Tester, and then recently they have launched the AI testing version 2 syllabus. So version 1 syllabus was already there. Version 2 syllabus has been launched recently. So that's the AI testing, which focuses more on how to test test the AI systems. Generative AI is another specialist certification, which is what we'll be talking about. Certified Tester Testing with Generative AI. This is the certification that we are going to discuss the contents of the syllabus as part of this tutorial series. So if we go ahead and read more, you will see that very recently, in just I think last week or so, GenAI, if I go to the syllabus, this has been updated with version 1.1 very recently. So if I go to the revision history, you will see that version 1.0 was released in 25th July 2025, and there is a minor update. So this is not a major update. There is a full comprehensive course on version 1.0. I'll be updating version 1.1 updates, whatever minor updates are there, as part of the course as well. But then because I'm posting this series on YouTube, so as part of the YouTube series, you will get whatever content will be part of this series will be based on the latest version, which is 1.1. If I talk about the important sections of the syllabus, so first is introduction to the generative AI for software testing. Then important bit is the prompt engineering for effective software testing, which is the second module. Then the third module is managing risks of generative AI in software testing, how you can manage the risks of generative AI. Then the fourth module is LLM powered test infrastructure for software testing. And then finally, the fifth module is about deploying and integrating generative AI in test organizations. So if you see overall, the syllabus covers all the key aspects of generative AI in software testing and how generative AI should be used in software testing to enable you as a tester to perform the tasks more effectively and get more coverage. Now, generative AI is a vast field. With this organized syllabus of ISTQB Generative AI, you will be able to clearly understand where exactly generative AI fits into software testing and how you can use generative AI in software testing. That's the benefit of going through this syllabus and learning the concepts within it. So because this will be a crash course, everything won't be covered as part of the syllabus. So each and every topic that is part of the syllabus is not possible to cover in this whole series, but then I'll be touching base on the core and important concepts of this syllabus as part of this free YouTube tutorial series, which will enable you to understand everything about this syllabus and everything about generative AI and how generative AI is used in software testing landscape, in QA landscape. Now, if we talk about the exam structure of the generative AI, there'll be 40 questions and the passing score is 30, which is 65%. So total points you have to score 46 and exam length is 60 minutes. If you're from non-native language, say for example, you are attempting the exam language is not your native language, then you get 25% of the extra time. Okay, so that's basically a high level exam structure for attempting the official ISTQB exam. Now, I would highly recommend, if you are attempting the official ISTQB exam, do not completely rely on this free tutorial series I am posting on YouTube. Go ahead and enroll in the full-fledged course that are available either on Udemy, or go ahead with my course that is available on training.rcvacademy.com as well, because free course that I'm posting will give you a very good picture of the understanding of the syllabus and then going ahead and applying some of the concepts. But for attempting the exam, you need to go through the detailed syllabus, which is basically almost 9 to 10 hours syllabus. Then you'll need quizzes to basically understand the exam pattern. You need hands-on exercises, which are part of the premium course. So go ahead. I'm not saying go ahead and enroll in my course itself, but then make sure that you, along with whatever free learning I'm posting here, go through the syllabus, go through the syllabus concepts. If you want to do self-study, search for those concepts online and study those, and make sure you attempt the sample exam questions as well. So go through the GenAI sample exam questions and answers before you go ahead and attempt, if you are doing self-study. So go through this series for the self-study. Post that, go through the syllabus, make sure that you cover every part of the syllabus, and then attempt the sample exam before attempting the real exam. But if you are part of the premium course or my premium course, you will get the quizzes, you will get the sample exams, you will get the syllabus, everything covered in the syllabus anyways. Okay, so that's just a tip before you basically rely 100% on this free version of the course. So that's all for the introduction of the ISTQB Generative AI certification course. Thank you. I'll see you in the next tutorial.